That's probably the worst thing I've ever seen in any of these beat fix videos. Early access for the Crysis bundle is now open, and if you signed up for that waitlist, you got an email from presetsupply.com with all the information about how you can get that kit early and at the best price possible. So make sure you check that out. Also, the kit drops officially on Wednesday, so make sure you check that out when it comes out. Now let's fix some beats. All right, this first beat comes from Enrique. Enrique says, hey, I have watched some of your channel videos and shorts, always forgot to sub, but now I did sub. By the way, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thought I'd send one of my beats to you and maybe you can give me your feedback and thoughts on it. Would appreciate, hopefully this is the right file to send. Thank you. Now let's give it a listen.
Enrique on the beat.
Okay, there's some stuff there, there's a lot of stuff that isn't there, so let's dive right into it. First things first, what is this VST, bro? Ooh, yuck. Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna assume that this is what you have to work with, so we're gonna use some stock stuff. Now, let's start out with this pattern, because the chord progression, what do you got? You're probably D minor. Off the rip, definitely D minor. I don't really like this. Like, I get what you're trying to do, you're arpeggiating some chords. But I feel like this should go up. Already sounds better, already. We're gonna have to change your bass because we did change your progression. All right, we need to make this guitar sound listenable. So acoustic nylon, you got this here. What'd you do? Oh goodness. Okay, I get what you're doing, but this is not the best way to do it. You want to do it like this. Why are we cutting it though? That's not going to clash with the 808. That low end's pretty fine, actually. The reverb, I think we should put the reverb after the EQ. And also, your reverb's kind of questionable. Let's make it wet. When you have a terrible sound, the best way to make it sound good is to make it very wet. Turn down the mix knob on that a bit. Also, turn down the dry. And let's grab like a fruity chorus, put that on there too. Turn down the mix knob as well. You know what, while we're at it, let's throw some delay on there too. Just kind of make it sound a bit better, I guess. Not bad. Let's turn your bass up a bit. Not bad. Not too shibbity shabbity. What is this piano? What's happening here? Damn, yo, this sound is disgustingly trash. I get it, Citrus is kind of clean-ish. Like, let's just listen. So here's the problem here. This arpeggiation is goofy to an extreme. Why is this note here? It doesn't sound good. Also, on this last one, we can kind of change this up a bit. That's a little saucier. Oof. Yo, that's a doo-doo water snare. Oh my god. Let's give you a clap. That snare is not it. Oh no. Don't do this. If you have a good drum sound, don't do that. We don't need reverb on our clap. So why is it so damn loud, bro? Jeez. This rhythmically is like nonsensical. This rhythmically is even more nonsensical. Why is this like, why'd you turn this into a 16 bar pattern? I'm not gonna question it. Like here, if we just turn the volume of these up, this doesn't make sense. See what I mean? Like, don't do that. Kind of build off of your clap, like build off what you have. fact that you had like a 16 bar pattern for this. Whoa, bro, why are we doing drill patterns? I really don't feel like drill fits. Yeah, you could have like 120 BPM for drill patterns, kind of sus. You could have fit a two-step in here and it would have sounded a lot better. Already. Also, we gotta stop doing this 16 bar pattern thing. It's kind of wild. I'm literally just gonna take this 2-bar pattern and copy it over. We don't need to get too carried away. We're also gonna change your hi-hat sample because I really don't like it. Pitch it down a bit for a darker vibe. Bro, what is this kick? All right, we're doing some questionable stuff with these drums. I feel like at this point we need an 808. Like I understood this for the build up, you know. But I don't like the build. We're gonna get rid of this bass here. We're gonna restructure some things. Give you an 808. We'll just go with this to boost it. I mean, you got Fruity Limiter on the master. I'm gonna get rid of that and put Soft Clipper. It's just gonna hit harder. All right, so the kick and the 808, I heard them clashing. Now they're not. Easy. What is going on with your kick though? Kind of a weird place to put your kick. I mean, that's okay. You bring the velocity of these down so it's more of like a bounce. That works. We're gonna probably remove this. Because why are we doing that? I like this idea. It's just after that, I don't like what you're doing. So we're just gonna copy this over, kind of put it in the same spot. All right, let's look at the piano. We changed the chords. I think we just raised everything. And then you got this playing the arpeggiation. Okay, so you're layering, which is a good thing, but we need to keep the layer consistent. Now, I really like this transition from this section into this section. I'm gonna remove the kick here because it's gonna still hit, but then it's gonna hit way harder there. Whoa, bro, I didn't do that. What? Fam, what? What? Why? Huh? Why is everything offset? That's not good. Don't do that. I'm just very confused on why. Made no sense. Weirdest thing I've ever seen. I think a cut in the hi-hat would be kind of hard there. Maybe even in the snare. Ooh! Damn, that's kind of crazy. All right, you know what? For stock, this is not bad. So the next one's from Jacob. Jacob says he's been making beats for about a year, trying to improve his melodies and beat arrangement. Well, let's take a look. Let's see. I can't really do too much with your melodies because you have Analog Lab. I don't have Analog Lab. Damn, intro, hook, verse, pre-chorus. Interesting. I don't really think this kind of lines up the greatest, how you've arranged it, because none of this makes sense. 4 bars is pretty short, so let's just give it a listen. Okay, I've heard way too much, bro. Let's dive into what you have, because there's some questionable things occurring. Oh God, oh God, oh God. This is what I'm hearing. I'm gonna track this and we're gonna dive into it a little bit. Pitch wise, it's terrible. It's really high pitched. That's a little bit better. Your melody's also stupid quiet. And here's the big problem with your melodies, right? You got all this going on, and this just kind of looks like I'm just opening this up, I'm just looking. It looks like you just put a bunch of notes down with no thought, and that can work, but like not for this. This is unacceptable. And all three of your melodies are that. This is the other melody, and they're all playing at the same time. This is a layer, but they're all playing at the exact same time, and this is what it sounds like. It just kind of sounds like a garble of nonsense. Like there's something between these two that is kind of okay, but it's mainly this one, and this one is this. What's happening with this 808? Because it kind of sounds off in every sense of it. We're gonna build the 808 around this. Yeah, so what do we do with this? We brought this up 600 cents, or we brought it down. Bring it up 600 is the exact same. What, you go down to the C sharp? Okay, okay. Yeah, you're kind of just all over the place, like everywhere. You just have notes literally everywhere. Also, you have this weird clicking happening. Like you can kind of hear it. And that's just because these are not on some kind of bleeding, so they're not crossfading. This is just a mess. We're deleting this. That's gone. Damn, yo, this kick punchy. You're really getting carried away with the kick. Like we can calm down. Also, there's enough punch in your 808. You don't really need the kick. It kind of just felt like you're adding a kick to add a kick. We can also turn this 808 up a bit. Oh, you turned it down. That's why it's so quiet. I didn't even need to boost it. Let's look at the clap, because the clap is really, really quiet. It also kind of feels like you're just throwing in drums wherever. I'm gonna just grab a hi-hat MIDI from the Crisis Bundle kit. Also give you a better hi-hat in general. Now the other thing with arrangement is we don't want everything just coming in off the rip. Also, we're gonna turn these up. Let's just make a melody bus, and I'm gonna dump both of these into that melody bus. And we're gonna put like an intro effect with Fruity Love filter. I want to give it that underwater effect, so I'm going to go with the Simple Triangle Low Pass. And I'm just going to turn down the resonance. Also, I don't know why you did this with the riser. Doesn't really make sense. I'm honestly not a big fan of that riser in general. Personally, I'm just going to use my own riser. There we go. Turn it down. Also add a bit more bounce to your clap. We don't need to get crazy. Like, just making one element a little bit more creative is nice. Adds a bit more oomph to the whole thing.